Okay, so let's just wait for that to kick in. And then I just have to click so that I don't hear myself again. Okay, and off we go. All right, well, welcome everybody. And last weekend I got very excited and we had some friends over, and we ended up doing a little disco and John Travolta style dancing, which none of us had done for a very long time, which resulted in me getting some sort of muscle spasm in my core, in my back. So this last week I have been very, very gingerly moving around. But today what I'm going to try and do is some more twists, some slow but deep twists to really encourage that kind of stretching around the spinal column. So I hope you're feeling well. It's a beautiful day here where I am. Oops, I'm just going to shut that noise down. Excuse me. I thought I had done that. And then we will be on our way. All right. So first of all, we're just going to do a few rounds of Ujjayi breathing, which means victorious breathing. So for this breath, you're going to breathe in through your nose and then exhale as if you were saying the word ha, but with your mouth shut. So let's do it first through the nose and with mouth open. So inhale through the nose and then exhale. So it's like a big sigh, as if you were like fogging up your glasses. Inhale and then exhale. Now this time you want to make that same ha noise, but shut your lips. So inhale and then exhale. So it's noisy. Inhale and exhale. Sort of like the ocean coming in and the ocean going out. Inhale, exhale. Now close your eyes and I'm going to count you through 5 more breaths of that. And I really want you to make as much noise as you can, because that's the meditative bit. Okay, so inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just rest your hands on your lap and let your breathing go back to normal, and see whether you can feel the effect of that Ujjayi or victorious breath. It is supposed to calm the nervous system down and kick in the rest and digest system, kicking in the parasympathetic nervous system. And the reason that the noise is important is it just gives the mind something to focus on. And I think it's very soothing. It's like when we were children and we might have been held by our parents and said, shh, 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 shh. Okay, so it's a really good thing to do whenever you're feeling a little bit anxious, is to use that Ujjayi breath. All right, excellent. Let's do a bit of movement now. So hands interlaced, push your palms away from you. Really stretch those palms to the screen and hunch over, stretching out those shoulder blades. Inhale, the arms go up overhead, so biceps around your ears. Now anchor your feet. So knees apart, anchored feet, because we're going to go over to the side. So inhale, find some height, and then exhale over to the side, just gently at first. Inhale, up you go. Exhale, over to the side. Inhale, up, and then holding in your tummy just to protect your lower back. Stretch back and gaze up at your fingers, just a tiny little back bend. And up. Bring the hands down. Give your shoulders a roll, and we'll do that one more time. So stretch it out to the front, really curl the back over, the head over, stretching out those shoulder blades. Inhale, Up they come, biceps around the ears. Exhale, over to the side, really stretching out that side body. Inhale up and exhale over, stretching out that side body. Inhale up and then really holding in your tummy to protect your lower back. Just stretch backwards with those arms and gaze up to your knuckles. Yeah, really feeling a nice back bend. All right, and then lower your hands into a cactus position. Now here, if I go to the side, you want to try and get your elbows back and your hands parallel with your elbows. Just this is a lovely stretch, I find. So let's just enjoy it here. So shoulders down, the shoulder blades are knitting together. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, you can always push those palms backwards towards the back wall and exhale them back to neutral. Inhale, back to the wall and exhale neutral. Inhale, back to the wall. And this time, exhale all the way over into scarecrow. And if it feels nice, just follow through with your upper back and let your head and neck go soft. So the movement is cactus arms, stretching those hands back, and then over we go, just really, really rounding that upper back. 2 more of these, up we go. And then down, 1 more. Inhale up and exhale down. Okay, inhale up. If your shoulders are getting tired, just put your hands on top of your shoulders, and we're just going to do a few sort of like rotations up and down and then back and forth, just to get things moving. And then we are going to twist to the side. So elbows out, fingers lightly resting on your shoulders, just very gently going to twist and pulse to the side, just like probably about 10 pulses. We've probably done a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to center and then over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, over to the other side. And maybe you might feel like you want to go a bit deeper this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other side, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and release. Just give yourself a bit of a wiggle both ways, forward and back. So actually here, my hands here. So palms to the back, and then you're going to lift them and open them up. So curl forward with your shoulders and then rotate them around. So curl forward, rotate them around. It's amazing how much just putting the palms out and the thumbs to the back of the room really just opens up that chest. It's such an easy thing to do. And I think we can just do that whether we're sitting, whether we're walking. I'm sure I've told you before that I often embarrass my kids by walking the dogs like this with my thumbs out. Anyway, so release. All right, excellent. Okay, so of course, one of my favorite twists is involved in eagle arms. So hands out to the side, elbows together. Now, some people, everybody's anatomy is different. So if you can't actually twist, your hands together, then this is absolutely fine if you feel that stretch between your shoulder blades. But if not, just basically it's twisting over and then bringing your palms up. Already I can feel a nice stretch. And then if you can grip onto your palms, so much the better. So without lifting up your shoulders, you want to just raise your elbows and push your hands away from your face. I really feel that this week. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. I swear that's like getting like one of those 10-minute massages in the shopping malls. There we go. The other way around. Bottom hand up, top hand up, wingle wangle. Hold on to them together. Already I can feel a nice stretch, but I'm going to go for more. So up the elbows go and the hands go away. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, and release. So that was a nice twist for we've done like this little waist twist, arm twist. Let's just do our wrists and forearms before we move on. So I like to twist over like that and then grab onto the, interlace the fingers and then pull one set of fingers towards you so that you really stretch out the top of that wrist and that forearm. And then go the other way. Those forearms never get a break, I don't think. And then back again. And over again. Now come back to center and change the interlace of your fingers. So it will feel awkward, feel really awkward. But just see whether that makes a difference in which bit actually feels like it's being stretched. It definitely feels different for me. It's funny how we always interlace them in a particular way. Okay. All right. And release. Okay. And if you've got any, by the way, you know, we do a lot of scrolling, don't we? And with this finger in particular for me, it depends whether you're like left or right-handed. But just give that little thumb pad there just a bit of like a bit of its own little massage. So that bit in between, that fleshy bit there. So just give it a bit of a massage, its own little massage. It's actually quite painful, I think, when you press into it, you know. I think that's probably the muscle that's been used over time. Compare it with the other side. Yeah, that's not as painful on the other one. So I think my scrolling thumb has definitely been working over time. All right, excellent. Lovely, and release any tension from there. And then just, we're going to come on to knees and hips and all of that kind of thing. So with that twisting in mind, just simply cross your legs. And if you can, in terms of the eagle arms, you know how it was like this, wind one foot over, and if you can hook it over the calf as well. So like that's one over. If you can hook it over the calf as well, without hurting your hips, then do so. It really just stretches out this bit as well. Sorry, let me just adjust my camera. So there we go. So really twisting here and feeling a little bit of a stretch here. Hands together, inhale, find some height, and then twist and hook that elbow over the top knee. So here we go. Even though we're on the diagonal, we want to lift and lengthen and find some height in that spine. Inhale and exhale, push against that knee. Inhale, exhale, push against the knee. Inhale, exhale, push against that knee. And release gently. Okay, so now to the other side. So switch over, cross your legs, and if you can hook that other foot around your calf, then great. If not, just leave it with the crossed legs. Again, hands at prayer center. Inhale to find some height before you exhale and hook that elbow over the knee. It's a really intense, deep stretch, this one. Sort of stretching out it's sort of like down the side of your hips, and twisting at the waist. It's also sort of stretching out your shoulder blades, a whole lot going on. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Inhale. And exhale. And release. Okay, now with that leg that's on the knee, just bring it up onto the ankle so that your legs are in a sort of figure of four shape. And we're going to do that seated pigeon pose. So make sure that you're on both bits of your bottom, both bottom cheeks, and sitting up really nice and tall. We're going to bend forward from the hip crease, trying to keep a straight back. And this is really going to like stretch out the hip and the glute here, but also sort of stretch out the lower back. So see how far you can go forward with a straight back. Doesn't matter how far, because we're all individual bodies. And then wherever you get to, just hang out here. You know, so if you want to rest your elbows on your calf, and if you want to deepen that stretch in your bottom area, you can always lift that knee, so almost come onto your tiptoes of the foot that's on the floor, to kind of like increase the angle here. So here we go. Let's just hang out as if we were chatting to each other over the garden fence and asking each other what we were doing at the weekend, whilst we release that tension from that big sitting muscle. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, and release. Take the ankle off and swap over to the other side. So again, if you want it more parallel, then just come up onto your tiptoes on the bottom foot. So sit up nice and straight. Just check in with your bottom. Are you evenly balanced on both cheeks? And then if you are, then really, really lean forward, long straight back until you want to stop. Until there's a delicious stretch. I think it's a delicious stretch. And then you can hang out. You might be able to go a lot further. It just depends on how your muscles are, what your anatomy is like. Just really enjoy it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. And release. Both feet on the ground. We're going to do some arm sort of twists at the back now. So I'm just going to come to the side. So first of all, just a few nice little shoulder openers. Really get those thumbs going to the back, opening up those sort of tight pec muscles here. And then clasp your hands behind your back, hook it onto your chair. I've got a really narrow chair now, so it has to be a very narrow base there. Okay, so inhale, find some length, exhale, just lean into it. Oh, and also I've got this kind of rocking chair now supposed to be better for posture and better for the back, etc. But it just means I'm leaning forward a lot more than you probably will be anyway. So there we go, just stretch it out, enjoy that. Open up those muscles at the front of your chest. And then release. And now we're either going to do, there's different options here to continue that. You can either put your hands in reverse prayer position and then turn them up. So you're like this. Or you can grab on to your sleeves or your elbows. Hope you can see that. Yeah. So either hands in prayer position, and if you've got them there, just roll your shoulders back and down and see if you can inch those fingers up your back. And and keep the palms squished together. So if not this one, then do the holding of the elbows or holding of the sleeves. So just take a little bit of time to let the body allow those muscles to open up and stretch. You're probably feeling a bit of tightness in the front of your shoulder and maybe at the top of the front of your arm. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, so gently release, just slide those hands down. And we're also going to do cow face arms. So inhale, one arm goes up and drop the hand down the back. And then the other arm, the other palm comes up the back to meet it. Now then, if that's too tight for you, what you can do is just get a sock, take off one of your socks if you're wearing one, hold it from the top and then grab the bottom of the sock with the bottom hand. So this way the elbow, one elbow is going up, one elbow is going down. So I think it's also called shoelace posture. Looks a bit like a shoelace. So this I find, it's a nice stretch on the top arm. It's sort of like stretching down the tricep. And then the bottom arm, it's stretching out that front sort of bicep head and the delt. It's really nice. And if you want to add a little bit more to it, you can lean forward. And if you want to add even more to it, then you can either put that ankle on the knee or just cross your legs. So here we go. Over we go. You're kind of forced to have a straight back with this one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and come up and gently release. It sort of like does everything in one, that one. Okay, shake it out. And then we're going to do it the other way. So top arm, the other arm goes up and down your back. The opposite hand goes up and again, grab your fingers. And if you can't, then, you know, a scarf or a sock or something that you can just hold onto the ends with is great. And if you want to do the ankle bit, get your ankle up or cross your leg. So you have to have a straight back here, really. And then lean forward. This is like the beard that refreshes parts that other beards don't or something. This is the stretch that stretches bits that other stretches don't. You stretch in places you didn't know you had. It's a nice one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And come up again. And just while we're here, just because it's restorative, just open up your knees. We're just going to do a forward fold. So just shoulders up, back and down. Make sure there's enough space in between your knees for your torso to go through. And then keeping a straight back as much as possible until you get down. We're going to go down, 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 down until you want to stop. So whether your hands are on the floor or your ankles or your knees are wide apart, really nice stretching, openness in the lower back, and then you can just let it all hang down. Just release the top of your shoulders, release your head, nod your head yes, shake your head no. If it feels good, grab onto the opposite elbows of your hands just to help gravity. Use the weight of your upper body to stretch you over a bit further. It's like a restorative forward fold this. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Release the hands, push the floor away if you need to. Just roll up vertebra by vertebra like a little zombie until you get to the top and roll your shoulders back. That's like one of those forward folds, but just really easy on your seat. Okay. All right. So we're going to finish off with some little neck stretches just to make sure that you are relaxed for the weekend. So we're going to do some U-shaped ones. So inhale, you sit nice upright. Exhale, lower your chin to your chest. Inhale, roll that chin along your chest up to the side shoulder. Raise it as high as it feels good to you. And then exhale, roll it down, chin to chest to the center. Inhale as it comes up the other way. Hold the chin high. Exhale, back down again. Really stretching out those the neck muscles at the back of your neck, seeing where the tension is being held. Up we come to the other side. Exhale, down we go. Last time. Up to the other side, and then we'll come back to center. Back to center, and then up again. And then I'm a little teapot, hand goes out, press through the heel of the palm, and then sitting up nice and straight with your neck long, tilt the neck away from that outstretched hand. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Gently bring the neck back up. Got to be really gentle with that neck. Other hand out, press through the palm. Inhale, nice, lengthen through your spine and neck, and then exhale, tilt the neck over, away from that outstretched palm. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And come up gently. And then the one that I always find the most effective is the 45-degree angle one. So turn your chin 45 degrees. So sort of in the middle of your sternum and your shoulder. Inhale, the fingers, the arm and the fingers go overhead, lightly touching the crown of your head. And then exhale, tilt the head forward on that 45-degree angle. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Actually, I don't feel much of a strain there today, so either I haven't got as bad tech neck as I thought I had, or my stretches have already worked. Okay, over to the other side, 45-degree angle, in between the center and the side. Your hands goes over lightly at the crown of your head. On the next exhale, tilt it forward. And if you want to apply a bit of light pressure with those fingers to the crown of head, do, but just be careful with your neck. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and gently come up. I think you might be able to hear my dog howling outside. Right, in you come. All right, and we're going to finish with 10 more rounds of that Ujjayi breath that I taught you at the beginning, just to send you off into the weekend feeling very, very relaxed. So it's inhaling through the nose and then exhaling through the mouth as if you were saying ha, but with your mouth shut. So inhale, Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right. Just 2 seconds to let that feeling sink in. Just check in with yourself. See how your body is feeling. And if there's anything in particular that you need this weekend, commit to taking care of yourself, putting your own oxygen mask on first, and doing it for yourself. All right. Lovely to see you all there, everybody. Thank you very much. And I will be here next week and see you then. Take care. Bye.